Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. Do you guys want to meet my sister? I got some questions. I got 10 questions to ask her about me, about my family, about her. And so I'm going to show you what she looks like here shortly. Come join us. So those of you that are not used to my channel is an outdoorsy type channel, and in the summer months I live in a tent, and it's a big canvas tent, and I also go backpacking and kayaking, and I do a lot of fun adventures outdoors. I want you to meet my sister because I think that she's awesome, and she is one of my best friends, and she means a lot to me, but you're gonna find out if she's the same as me or different.
As a young girl, the fields were mine. We played hide and seek for hours, raised our shadows among the pines. So offshore, playful and free, without a care in the world. I was one rich little girl, daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back. All the way back to them days, running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot.
Hello and thanks for joining me. This is my sister.
Hi.
Hi. She is older than me by 3 years.
3 years, and
But I'm taller. So a lot of people
sure.
thought I was the older one because I'm taller. Okay, let's introduce ourselves.
well, I am Lisa. I live here in southern Orange County, California, and Tammy is here visiting us.
Yeah,
for
I
the week.
went for a hike yesterday. Yeah, and she's the one that showed me the trail to go on, and I was so impressed because she's gone on that trail too.
Yeah.
So I was really happy to go on
Not
that
a
trail.
lot though.
You made it all the way to the top.
I did make it all the way up to the top. Would I do it again? Probably not.
Probably. Oh, come on. So what I did to make it more comfortable for my sister as well, she is not used to being on YouTube, and so I came up with some questions. Some questions actually came from some of my subscribers, and some of them just came from me because I'm really curious of what your answers are going to be. So I'm gonna start asking some questions.
Bring it on.
Okay, I call her Lise instead of Lisa. I always call her Lise. I don't know I don't know why I start calling you Lise or when I start calling you Lise, but she's not Lisa to me, she's Lise. Okay.
Like you're Tammy.
I'm Tammy. Okay, so my first question is about me, of course. As a child, what was Tammy's hobbies? My hobbies.
Tammy's hobbies, let's see. She loved horses, so she played a lot with her little plastic horses, and she had this big, huge barn type ranch toy that she played with her horses, and it was all over her room.
I still have
all over her room.
I still have them. They're in the basement of my house. I'm like, I can't get rid of them.
Tammy was always the active one. She was always in sports. She played soccer for a little while, but she was really good with running, so she was in cross country. And
well, I was a sprinter. I don't know about that cross country stuff, but but I definitely was. I was a pretty good fast runner, I would say.
Yep. And she loves art.
I love art. Yes.
Art is a huge thing.
Yeah.
Always has loved art. Painting with grandma.
Yeah, yeah. My
taking
grandma
painting
painted
classes.
as well.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of artists in our family.
Yes.
Yep. And what happened to you?
Exactly. I didn't get the artist gene.
Lise doesn't paint, but you have some other creative things that you do too, though. Okay, the next one. Does anyone else in the family do any other adventures like I do?
No.
There you go.
You're
there you have
crazy.
it. I'm crazy.
You're nuts. Anytime that you go on a trip, on a hiking trip, you give me a heart attack. Because I don't know when I'm going to be talking to you again.
Yeah.
Or if you'll return.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have anyone in the family that does any hiking. Yeah, I don't think we have anyone that's done any hiking. Like,
I'm lucky if I even get out of my house. I do go on vacations, but not to your extreme.
It's a working vacation, I'd say sometimes. It's definitely a working vacation. But we never camped, right?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
No.
Nicole has a PG channel.
Sorry. No. We never camped outside.
No, my mom
always-
didn't even really like going to the beach because it was too dirty.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. There's too much sand. I think when we decided to go up to the mountains, we had a cabin, so at least we had plumbing.
Yep. So what mountains did we have our cabin in?
Running Springs.
Running Springs. Do you guys know, if you're from California, what is that, about 2 hours?
It's in the San Bernardino Mountains.
There we go. Okay. And we would run all around there.
Yep.
Like, you went outside there.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we would
yeah.
go,
I
we
got
would go hiking a
Lisa
little
at least
bit.
to go outside.
Yeah, that and sledding. No,
Sledding,
that was
yes,
fun.
we
But
would
it wasn't
sled.
It wasn't too far away from the cabin.
No, yeah.
And we skied. We skied a lot.
Yes, we skied. So
We
you
had-
did have some outdoor activity. Do you
Yes.
ski anymore?
I can't, and I do miss skiing a lot. But because of my back surgery, I really can't ski anymore.
Yeah, she can't do a lot. She had some back issues, and so she had surgery and stuff, so she can't do a lot of stuff. Okay. Oh shoot, this is another question. How often as a child did you go hiking and camping? And I think we already answered that. None. Well, I did.
Well, I was in
Yeah.
Girl Scouts, so I think that we actually did some of those summer camp things.
I
and
never
so we
went to
did
girls. Oh yeah, we did the YMCA camps. Yes, but that
Yeah.
wasn't really camping.
No.
I
The
don't
one
know.
that we did, like an overnight Christian camp, and we did the night hikes.
Oh,
That was actually pretty fun. We had the horses, and
I don't remember it.
oh well,
I
we
was
did.
too young.
We did, but that was we were young.
We were young. We were
And
young.
There's bugs.
Okay, I get asked about my dad a lot because the hobbies that I do are very, and I don't know how else to say this, but I'm just gonna say it, are very masculine type hobbies, right? Is that the right word? Am I saying that right? Like hiking, bushcraft, you know, it's not always the best, it's not always the,
It's not feminine.
it's not feminine. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it without offending any females out there that like the same stuff I like. So, people I get asked about my dad,
Okay.
and so maybe you can kind of talk about my dad or our dad, you know.
About our dad, he was very outgoing. He was a great dad. He traveled a lot. He did not do any outdoors things at all. I think pretty much the only outdoorsy thing that he did was sit by our pool.
He did hunt with Grandpa.
He
a couple times.
He did hunt a couple of times.
I don't think he liked it.
No, once. I think it was only once.
And I remember he came home and I was crying because he killed Bambi.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a huge Disney fan. And
But
he
then
came
he
home
put it
with
on the
alien-
wall.
Yeah, he put it on.
He put the head on the wall.
Yeah, and then I got to sit there and look at Bambi as we're watching, I don't know, what show did we watch? Three's Company and MASH. And that's what we watched.
The 70s shows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was what was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were primarily raised by our mom. Our dad was hardly ever home because he traveled overseas a lot.
Yeah.
He was only home for maybe a few, probably about
20% maybe? 30%?
I wouldn't even say that. Maybe 15%. He wasn't
around.
home that much, but when he was home, it was a big, huge thing. We definitely
Mom
wanted
actually made dinner.
Mom made dinner.
We didn't get TV dinner. Mom made dinner when Dad came home.
Yeah, and yeah, it was a really special time that Dad was home with our family, and
Yeah.
we have a brother too. So yeah, we all got to spend some
We have
time with
a
Dad.
little brother, so I'm the one in the middle. So there goes Lisa, me, and Keith. So Keith would be here if he was in California, but he doesn't live in California. He lives in New Mexico.
No, and
so.
he's not little. He's actually probably taller than we are.
Yeah, well, maybe. He's a little guy though.
Well, taller than me.
And we lost our dad.
Yeah, we lost our dad back in 1993.
Yeah. I was 19.
And I was 22. I was in college, and I think you were still in high school at the time.
No, it was my freshman year in college.
In college?
Yep, my freshman year. And, you know, I get asked a lot of why I'm so independent, and you're pretty independent as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were raised by a very strong woman. You know, like, you didn't mess with mom.
Nope.
No, you didn't mess with mom.
Not
so,
at all.
yeah. So, you know, and I think that just by not having a dad around, you know,
made
you just
us really
learn.
strong women.
Yeah, I think it really did.
Yeah. But I'm stronger, different. I am a stronger woman in a different way than Tammy. I do not live out in the bush.
I don't live in a bush.
You live under a tree.
I have a tent. I have a tarp.
No. No.
Oh God. Okay, next question. Okay, what do you think about Spirit Forest? You know, she's wearing my shirt from last year.
Yes. Actually, I have not been there, but I have followed all the, yes. This year, actually, I will be taking my girls and my husband, and I will be going to Spirit Forest to see it for the first time. My girls have been dying to go and camp on her grounds.
Yeah, I'm looking for a cabin for her.
I'm not quite sure. I've heard about bugs. I don't know how that's going to be working out. My husband, you know, used to work in the Army, so he's kind of used to all that, and I'm not. I'm more of the Ritz-Carlton type of person. But I'm looking forward to actually seeing Spirit Forest. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So I think that we're actually going to be doing something else, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the Wilderness on Wheels. You guys, if you don't know my channel very well, I don't know if it's sponsored. What's the word? I feature a charity, and the charity is Wilderness on Wheels, where you can, where they help people who are in a wheelchair, and they offer hiking trails for them. And so I'm going to be doing some volunteering there, and some teaching there. And my sister, I'm hoping to come out the same weekend. Yes, and I think that would be a lot of fun, you know, just having her kids and me and my kids all out there to help out with Wilderness on Wheels.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the next one?
Stupid fly.
Yeah, there's bugs here. We're outdoors. What is your experience of the outdoors?
I don't have any. Well, I camped once.
Oh God. Let's talk about her camping experience.
Yeah, so
yes, she calls me.
Yep, so we got invited to camp with some friends who are experienced campers as well, and they found a KOA down in San Diego, and he said it's great.
Well, some people don't know what a KOA is, because I do have people that watch that aren't in the U.S. So explain, or should I explain what a KOA is?
It's basically car camping.
And it has a bathroom.
It has a bathroom.
And sometimes a pool.
A pool. But you live in a camp, and you live in a tent. So we went out and we bought this tent that's the size of a condo.
You can back your car into this tent.
It has a living quarters and then 2 bedrooms.
Did you go to like Walmart?
Yeah, I did. I did. And it has a button and it pops right up and it's perfect.
Yeah.
And then we bought all this camping equipment, and
she did. How much money did you spend on that? And one night adventure. One night.
I don't know.
She bought a whole stove.
Well, no, but the stove was cheap. It was like $30.
Have you used it since?
No.
No, why would I use that? The kids have a good time. You had to blow up mattresses.
No, we did have blow up mattresses, and then realized that the adapter that we had for our car it wasn't strong enough to actually blow up the mattresses. So we had to use our friend's car that actually had the ability to do that.
But your kids had a good time.
Oh, they had a blast.
They did have a blast, yeah.
And so they're definitely looking forward to going out to Tammy's Spirit Forest and actually seeing real camping.
Well, I still even call that glamping. She's got, well, talk about your kids. How old are they?
I have a 14-year-old. She's a freshman in high school, and then I have an 11-year-old, and she is in 6th grade, going into junior high next year.
Yep. And we have all women in our family.
Yes.
So,
Yes,
all women.
Except my brother.
Well, yeah, the brother's the only male. I have a very small family. I think there's, I don't know how many there are total of us, but there's not a lot. So I have 2 girls, she has 2 girls, and my brother has a girl. And we have no cousins, and we don't have a dad, and we have an aunt and a mom, and that's it. Yeah. That's our entire family. So our family's pretty small, and it's all women except my brother. Poor guy. All these strong women around him, he's like, get away. Okay, next question. Oh, would you do an adventure with me, and what would that adventure be?
Someplace in a hotel.
No, it's not an adventure.
It could be.
No, it cannot be.
Could be.
What would you do? Like anything outdoors. If you had to pick something, and it's an overnight, we gotta do something overnight,
You
right?
know, I would.
Would you do an overnight?
I would probably do an overnight. I think. I wouldn't go backpacking. I can't do that with my back, unfortunately.
No, I don't think you can.
But I do love hiking. I really do like hiking.
You walk every day at lunch?
I do walk. I walk about 2 or 3 miles a day on my lunch break, and I don't know. There could be adventures with the hotel. I mean, just getting into a car and going. Actually, we had an adventure going down the coast of California.
Yeah,
that was an adventure.
we did. Yeah, we went wine tasting down the coast of California, and I had to pull over, man. Lisa wasn't feeling so good.
That's because I had to do all
too
the
much wine.
tasting. I had all 20 wineries.
That was a lot of wine. Okay, so we'll go for a hike.
Yeah, I could do a hike.
Okay,
I can do a hike, and then I can definitely probably sleep at your
in my tent, my glamping tent.
Because have you gotten the chandelier yet?
No. Kyla says we need a chandelier
I think you
in
need
our
a chandelier.
Noted. I'll remember that. Okay. If you could describe me in 5 words, what would those 5 words be?
Adventurous, strong, wonderful.
Aww.
Let's see.
Where are we at?
Dedicated.
Dedicated, yes.
And loyal.
Yes. Thank you. Those are really good, strong words. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do? We all know my hobbies if you watch my channel.
What are my hobbies? Let's see. I love Pilates. I love walking. Going to Disneyland.
Yeah, she got a season pass at Disneyland.
A lot.
Yes.
Shopping.
That's another thing.
I like traveling. I love going up to the river. We go to the river.
They don't know what the river means.
Yeah, I'm trying.
They're not from
Havasu.
Southern. Yeah, Havasu.
Havasu. It's
Which river is it?
It's the Colorado River, and we actually have a friend's house that we go to right on the border of California and Arizona, so we go there a lot. So I love going up there. It's a nice little getaway. I love spending time with my kids.
Yeah. Your kids are your biggest hobby, I think. I think it's your biggest hobby.
Both of my kids are competitive swimmers, so we do a lot of swim meets.
Yeah, a lot of swim meets.
Lots of swim meets.
It's funny because she wanted to put her kids in club sports. That's like a club sport, right?
It is a club sport.
And I did the complete opposite. My kids we do rock climbing, we backpack, we horseback ride, we do archery. we do everything but club sports. And I'm like, oh, hopefully later I won't regret it. You know, as her kids are looking for scholarships for college, I'm like, I'm not sure if there's a scholarship for backpacking. But my kids are gonna be really good at it.
Well, my youngest wants to do horseback riding.
Oh yeah, she's got to come out and ride my horse for a while. I think that'd be fun.
Right, and it's definitely cheaper to fly my kids to Tammy's house and go on the horse than it is to have horseback ridings here in Southern California.
Yeah, I agree. I think so. Okay, last question. You ready?
I am ready.
Okay, have you ever peed or pooped outside? That was my question. You gotta answer it.
Poop? Hell no.
You've never pooped outside?
No. Peed? Of course I have. I've been to concerts.
Who pees at a concert? I don't think I've ever peed at a concert.
The lines are too long. The river? You know, you can pee outside at the river. You're not gonna, there's nowhere else to go.
What if you have to go number 2? What do you do?
Oh my God, that'd be so
Do you guys
screwed.
just get in a car and leave? So we're like, hey, we gotta go number 2. It's time to go. Do you guys do that in the river?
That's never even come up. We
No one
stay
has
at the
to
house.
go.
We have to stay. We stay.
Aren't
at the
you
house.
at the river? I don't know. I thought that was a funny question
Oh my
because
God, that is so embarrassing.
I love it. You know what though? Like, I have a friend of mine that has never peed outside. So I was like, has my sister peed outside?
I peed on the side of a freeway.
Oh, well, there you go. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for joining us. It was a lot of fun, and I'm happy you guys got to meet my sister. We're just gonna walk about here a little bit. We're kind of in this little nature area, little nature trail here. So the bugs.
More bugs.
And bugs. So again, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Daydreamer, kidnap me, take me back, all the way back to them days. Daydreamer, kidnap me, have me running around in a gown and a crown, barefoot. Dressed in a gown, barefoot.
She's wondering why we walked away from the camera.